Happy Foods. Happy Foods. 242. 242. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Food. 242. Food galore just for you. This ain't no talking show, it's an eating show. Sasha Laurel is the host of Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite girl Sasha Laurel and welcome to another exciting episode of Happy Foods 242. Shout out Stevie and Shawnee for bringing home the goal. Y'all know we shooting advance, so today is the day that they actually won. Even though y'all ain't gonna see this till about October, November, somewhere around there. Anyway, so we shooting with Loud and Sweet today. Loud and Sweet. Let's go check them out. So we are here with Renelle from Loud and Sweet. And the first thing I want to ask you, the name. How did you come up Loud and... yeah, just talk to us with the name.
Okay, so it's not what you think, guys. It's not what you think. So the name came up because it's a couple-based company. So I am your sweet one, and my partner, who's my couple, he is extremely loud.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yes, and that also our taste is very bold, very out there, and very sweet. But there's like this balance between it, so we just decided to go with Loud and Sweet.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what it is that you do, because I want people to understand. I mean, I was just going to say they're a cookie company, but they are not a cookie company.
No.
So tell people, give them the deep, what is it that you do?
Okay, so we are a treats-based company. So we do, treats.
I love that.
We do more than cookies. We do brownies. We do rolls, different variations. We also do cakes. We're dabbling in that as well. So our goal or our aim is to actually provide quality treats at affordable prices that keeps our customers coming back.
Now, how can people reach you if they need to reach you?
We have a myriad of platforms that you can reach us on. One, you can reach us on WhatsApp. So the number is 636-0465.
Can you put that down here somewhere? Say it again.
Right there. 636-0465. I said it a little slow, so Kenny could, type it. Okay.
Thanks for saying that slow. I appreciate you.
No problem. You can also find us on Facebook at Loud and Sweet, which is the N, not A-N-D. You can find us on Instagram at Loud and Sweet 18. And then we also have an email for our email savvy persons that just want to send a request in, and that's loudandsweet18@gmail.com.
Now, do you do events as well, or you guys stick to like small orders? Like, tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so we are a rather new and small business, but we have ventured into the larger scale of providing service to like big events, about maybe 100, 200 plus persons. So we do that. We usually would like for persons to at least give us a notice of maybe 5 days if it's a huge event so that we can better prepare, because there's only about 2 to 3 persons that assist with the business right now.
Y'all like the last minute.
Yeah,
5 days. Give them 5 days.
Please. But we do also cater to individuals as well, and that takes about, I would say, like a day in advance to let us know your order based on what we have available.
Okay, so y'all heard Renelle give y'all all the information. It's a treats-based company. I love that. Loud and Sweet. Y'all check them out on all social media. She already gave the name. Hopefully the information is still on here, the email as well. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all know what I like to say. This is not a talking show. It's an eating show. Stay tuned. You're watching Happy Foods 242.
I got it.
Stay tuned to more Happy Foods 242 after these messages.
All right, so welcome back. You're still watching Happy Foods. And we are still with Renelle, Loud and Sweet.
Yes.
Y'all hit them up here. Y'all know we all about promoting small Bahamian businesses. So Renelle, one of the first things we're going to do is what exactly? I see eggs, I see chocolate, I see flour, I see cocoa.
Yeah, so we're going to make a red velvet brownie that we call the Velvet Brownie. It is literally our Christmas special favorite. So usually every time we have a Christmas special, this is on the menu and persons go crazy for it. So
okay,
this is what we're
going to do. But we're doing some cookies too, right? Because y'all known for the cookies.
But we can stuff the cookies. We not do no regular cookies. We're going to stuff it.
Okay, now these cookies, I've heard so many great things about these cookies, y'all. So I come for the cookies. I know where she come from with this brownie. But anyway, we can do this brown. Let's go ahead and watch you do your thing with the brownie.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a cup of softened butter. Usually we don't necessarily have a preference for whether or not it's salted or unsalted.
Okay.
Salt always adds flavor. So.
Okay. Are you one of those bakers who measures or you eyeball?
Measurement.
Oh, okay.
And so that's how we continue to be consistent and have a particular taste.
Makes sense.
And we practically have already formulated a well-balanced sweetness that our clients like. So it's not extremely sweet to the point where like your tooth is hurting or you have to drink water. So everything is consistency. We literally have a recipe book that we refer to almost every time we forget a little something.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so next I'm going to be adding brown sugar. Now, notice I'm telling you how much of these things. Like
that's why I asked you for the measurements, so you already measured.
I already
what she
measured
did
them.
was she measured before we came, so that y'all Negroes could have to call her to get your little things.
Of course.
Because you know how y'all go. Y'all like the teeth in the Bahamas. We love creating our own ideas from other people's ideas.
Yeah. So this is granulated white sugar and
Okay.
salt.
So we use brown sugar and white sugar. Why?
White sugar. It helps with moisture. You know,
Okay.
brown sugar has molasses. Brown sugar is practically white sugar with molasses, so it helps
Okay.
hold on to a lot of moisture. Okay, so we've done that. Now I'm going to add my vanilla.
You can measure that.
Yeah, this one you guys can see. That's okay. That's okay. It's still all kind of things on the internet about vanilla, so. And sometimes we switch it up so you can predict. You never could predict it.
Okay.
Okay, so there we go.
So far, guys, we got brown sugar, we got white sugar, we got butter, and we have
Salt.
vanilla, and we have salt.
Okay, so now I'm going to put this on. Okay, and we are going to cream this for about 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
It makes the food taste better.
We're so used to this by now. Because we know it's a process. You don't want to rush the process.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so sometimes I like to stop it to scrape the sides down because you can get butter.
And it's already kind of getting thickened down.
Yes, it is, and that's what creaming is. So that's what you want to actually look for. That's this particular consistency. So this can go on for like another 2. And while that's actually happening, I'm going to go ahead and melt my chocolate chips.
And that's chocolate chips and butter,
And
right?
yeah, so this is like maybe
that.
half a teaspoon of butter.
The butter helps with the softening of the chips, or
yes.
okay.
So we usually do it like 30 seconds on and then off, mix back inside the microwave again. So I'm just gonna count 30 seconds in my head, take it off, mix it, and see where it's gonna go.
Now, why not melt them on the stove as opposed to the microwave, or is there a difference?
There isn't a difference. With the stove, you're going to have to then do the double boiling process, which is a lot more tedious, and you're going to have to really watch it. Yeah. So this is going to come out. Okay. And so that's cream. So I'm going to get a spoon.
Now, what I want to know, you didn't go to school for this.
Oh, no, I did not.
So, learn me something. Like the naming people that say, how?
How? Make it make sense.
Make it make
right?
sense for me, because Vernell is actually a nurse.
Yes.
So, you do this in your... So you
Spare
shouldn't have
time.
plenty spare time these days.
I don't, but I make it work.
Right.
I make it work.
So how, tell as we about to do the first mixing of this, how,
Okay, so when I was a lot younger, I always dreamt of baking. I literally grew up on watching the Food Network channel. And I remember one time I went into the kitchen and I literally attempted to make cookies and it was like rock. Right? So I gave up. I was like, okay, this ain't for me. And then when I came over to Nassau for school and I was working at a particular place, I met my boyfriend. And apparently he was the one with all the baking skills. So I literally, I acquired the baking skills. That's the main baker right there. And so, yeah, we just used to mess around in the kitchen and we came up with some recipes and it actually worked. And I'm a scientific person, so once you have a formula...
That's the nurse and all.
Yes.
That's the nurse.
So once you have a formula and you actually stick by the formula to certain degrees, you can actually get a product. And so the science portion of baking really spoke to me, and that's what got me here. Yes. So let's check on this. So sometimes it takes some time. You gotta be patient.
Yeah, I see they starting to...
We just gotta be patient.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in for another 30.
So this batch that we're making, this will make how many brownies? Yeah.
Okay, so it makes a full pan, and we usually cut our brownies into 20 pieces. So it makes 20 pieces. 20 pieces of brownie.
It's a lot of brownies.
Yes.
Y'all know. I'm not really supposed to be eating sweets, but there are 2 people here with me, and y'all know how they go. I say no more. I say no more.
I hope you share with them today, Sasha.
No, I mean, I've already said to them that they can have the brownies. They should have a lot of this. I came for the cookies. I'm not going to lie. I came for the cookies. It's the cookies for me, especially the cream cheese one.
Ooh. Okay, so we get a more action. Oh, y'all see that?
It smells so good.
Yes, yes.
Vision, Jay and Kenny. Every
smell
season,
of vision.
I ask for smell or vision for the people to be able to, so y'all can smell what I smell it.
Okay, so now this comes up. We've already creamed our butter, brown sugar, white sugar, salt, and vanilla.
So this is now our wet ingredient.
Yes, and so I'm now going to add 3 large eggs.
Okay. At least you tell you how much eggs to
2.
use.
Yeah, that's fine.
3
The basics,
eggs.
I'll give away the basics.
Okay.
Okay, and then with that, I'll add my chocolate at the same time. So this goes right in here.
Now this is interesting for me. You know why? Because you have the cocoa powder there too, right?
I sure does.
So we using raw chocolate. This could be very chocolatey.
Yes.
So y'all chocolate lovers just call.
You're gonna love it.
Call.
That's why a lot of people love our
I'm not
fudge.
really a chocolate
person.
People just be like, what you mean? Chocolate? I mean, out. Put it in my first. Like, I can tell you I want chocolate right away.
So now all of that's in.
Right. So the eggs and the chocolate went in there.
And now I'm going to beat this on low first. Let it incorporate just a little bit.
This is going to be very chocolatey.
And I'm going to turn it up. Okay, so while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and get my red food coloring. Because a lot of people assume red velvet is actually like a flavor. And
We've taught them that. It's only chocolate with red food coloring.
It's chocolate with red food coloring.
Yeah. A lot of people don't believe that though, but that's okay.
They don't?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to just turn this down. Okay, and I'm going to add in my red food
Renelle, it's a lot of red we working with today.
Yes, ma'am. The red of the bad.
No!
Right. No.
Renelle is also my sorrow, y'all. Y'all know y'all saw a couple of my
for the red velvet treat. Sure, red is
she had
better.
To catch
but
on.
yeah,
She had to catch
oh
on.
my
So
goodness.
what I was saying, you see?
I almost said it. Okay.
It's okay. We one thing about us, we share the love.
Of course.
We share the love.
Satyrs are the best, guys.
So our mixture is now red.
It is. So we want to get that nice red burgundy type of color first. We're going to let that mix for about 5 minutes.
So our cocoa and our flour will be the last.
Yeah. And while that is happening, I'll prep my pan.
That's a big pan.
It is.
So they're gonna be
brownies
thick?
kinda
Are they gonna be thick?
They usually, once they come out the oven, they fall a little bit, but they're usually thick. So they're
Okay.
like about maybe about that much.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get my string. And now my boyfriend sprays all of the pans better than I do. So if
So
you're
why
me
you ain't come and
struggling,
spray?
don't worry about that. We all have our strengths and weaknesses.
I mean, but it ain't a science, eh?
No, it's more of an art. You know, he's more artistic and I'm more of the science person. So he is, you know, really with it, yeah.
Who would have thought that spraying a pan required so much effort and emphasis? But on this show, we like to teach you something new all the time. So
All the time.
I didn't know that spraying a pan required. It's a skill.
It's a whole skill set, okay? People go to school for that.
So this isn't finished yet.
No, it isn't.
See, if this was me, I'd put that in the pan just so.
Oh no,
But-
ma'am. This
Because
is
it looked finished.
nothing's gonna rise if you
So
do that.
good.
Yeah, so I'm just scraping down to the bottom. If you notice, there are some white that I gotta mix
Yeah, I
through a
see
little
some
bit.
little
Yeah.
brown sugar pieces.
Okay. And no, you can't eat this. This has raw egg.
Hold on. You trying to style me on my show? Did you think that I was going to try and taste it?
No, I don't think so. I just said it for general information for the public, you know? Just for the public. Okay. So now we're gonna go in.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's.
We're gonna go in with our flour.
Y'all realize she ain't tell her everything in a bowl. She ain't tell us how much flour.
Bowls.
Okay.
And then we're going to go in with our cocoa powder.
powder.
We swear by Hershey's.
Okay.
If it ain't no Hershey's in the store,
Then y'all
no
can't do
brownies.
it. And then mix
Okay,
again.
so now that's down. And now...
I feel like it can poof up.
That's why I'm going to have to start very slowly. And then just let it do its thing, and then I'll turn it up. So I'm going to wash my hands. All right. Oh, there's over here.
The shade of it all.
Ah!
The shade of it all.
I do my research. I did my research.
My finger was in a chin. I wasn't gonna taste none because I knew she didn't add the other two ingredients.
Okay, so I'm going to turn it up. Actually, let me scrape down the edges before I turn it up.
That's probably because she had the cocoa powder.
Yep.
Yeah, now it's the red. That's the red. velvet
That's
right
that
there.
red velvet splat. Okay.
Now, what's the largest number? What's the largest order you've ever had?
Whew.
Where you probably was up all night and had plenty headaches.
Oh, I got a couple stories for you, man.
Okay, so give us one. Give us one.
Okay, that would have been Christmas. Usually around Christmas, that's when we have like our most persons ever. And I had an order of about 400 plus cookies.
How long did that take?
I was awake for 2 days straight. And you know, when you don't sleep, when us Aquarius don't sleep, we get cranky and we want to attack people. But yeah, anyway, so about two
She like
days.
skip over that part.
Just to skip over that, but like 2 days straight. It was about
Wow, that's a
400
lot of
plus cookies, and then we had about maybe 40 plus rolls to prepare because we did like the whole works. So we had rolls to prepare, we had brownies to prepare.
That's a lot.
And at that time, it was just 2 persons, me and my partner. So I was in the kitchen crying while I was in the kitchen crying.
That's a lot.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to pour Make sure I scrape the bottom. Make sure we're good. Okay.
And that's the color we're looking for.
Yes, ma'am. Color and consistency. And like I said, I try to get everything. So we're not shortchanging anyone. We're gonna get your
I
full.
was just gonna say, the only thing we ain't putting in there is the bowl itself.
Listen, not shortchanging anyone.
Listen,
Okay.
in this time and age, in this time, in this pandemonium,
Yes.
you gotta keep everything.
Yeah,
You gotta
in this
make sure.
pandemic, gotta
Yeah.
make sure.
So we spreading that out.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
very
Evenly.
thick.
Yes.
So you won't get no little play brownie. You get
no,
a brownie.
ma'am. Yes, you are. And so we just try to make sure that it's evenly distributed.
How many flavors? So this is a red velvet. You obviously probably do a regular brownie.
Yes. So
Can I
we
get it
do-
with like nuts or
Yes, you
chocolate
can.
chips?
Yes,
or
ma'am.
talk to us a little bit about the different kinds of brownies y'all do.
No problem. So we have two bases, our double fudge and then our red velvet, and then you
Okay.
get variations of the bases. So for the
Okay.
double fudge, you can get a double fudge walnut brownie, or you can get a rocky road, which would include the nuts and chocolate chips, or you can
Okay.
get a double fudge, which would just have the chocolate chips in it as well. You can also get a marbled fudge brownie, which would be cream cheese, like a cream cheese top, swirled into the brownie, and then those same variations apply for the red velvet. Yes, all kind of
I had a
things.
conversation with Bernal about cream cheese, and there's no cream cheese. And, nonetheless, I know it's coming.
It is.
So this is just our basic red velvet brownie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before this goes in the baker, we are going to garnish this. So let me wash my hands.
Oh, we getting pretty.
Oh, of course.
I thought it was just going in just so.
No, man. Can't just put it in like that. Okay.
They watching.
What are they watching?
I just gonna take a little. I could take a little thing, man,
Yeah,
just to
that's-
taste a little.
It ain't gonna hurt you.
Oh, the chocolate in that. Woo,
That's it.
Level.
That's that splat. Okay.
100,000.
So what we usually do is we garnish
So this
all of
white
our
chocolate?
red velvets with white chocolate. So the white
Okay.
chocolate kind of goes on top, and we just kind of peek it through.
And those are big. You weren't slapping up now. They
No,
big pieces.
you getting your things, bro. You're
So
getting
you
your
will
things.
get your money's worth. Like I told y'all,
Quality
support
treats
loud and sweet.
at affordable prices.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you want to look for the prices, go to that page.
Yes,
we don't do
ma'am.
prices on this show. Go to that page. Go to that page's social media, WhatsApp,
And then we can just
email them.
sprinkle
Yeah.
over.
But these are like if I sock somebody in their head with one of them, they can get hurt.
Yeah,
They ain't
That's-
slapping
that's-
up with the white chocolate.
that's the goal. Okay, and we just try to cover as much ground.
So we're gonna get those in the oven. We're gonna show you all some cookies as well, and then we're gonna, we all know we like to do plenty magic on this show, but we gotta see some cookies. So we're gonna put these
Okay.
in the oven.
kind of give it a little shake, Our baker goes on 350. And this is going to be in the baker for some time.
10 minutes, 2 minutes. What is some time?
Some time.
What kind of cookie time. So brownies in the oven. It's cookie time, and I want y'all to see the cookies already done. Like they done mix,
Yes.
but they're gonna stuff them for us at least on the camera. So you're not gonna get to see her make the cookie dough. That's what it's called. It ain't cookie
Yeah.
batter, it's cookie dough.
Dough.
So That means y'all have to call them if you want the cookies. And we have Eduardo now. He is here with us. And he's going to show us how to spray the pan. I asked him to, show us how to properly spray the pan.
Yes.
But let's go through stuffing.
Okay, so we already have our chocolate chip cookie dough prepared.
Okay.
Usually we have our stuff sit overnight. Gives us the best.
What all
the
go in
better.
it?
Magic, love, joy.
I can't buy them at Super Value Restaurant.
The basics. And then we have a few things that we kind of do to make it a special,
Okay.
for us. Awesome.
Now this stuff, I'm really intrigued as to how we're gonna stuff this cookie. So let's go. Let's go.
No problem. Okay, so we actually have 2 stuffings today. We're gonna do Nutella. We're gonna stuff the chocolate chip cookie dough with Nutella, and then we're also gonna stuff it with our cream cheese base. Okay. So we have our cream cheese that goes in there. It's softened, by the way. And then we have our
Confectionery sugar.
powdered sugar.
Y'all, I know little things. Right?
Sailors are always smart, so
I know
of course.
things. All right, and then we put in a little bit of vanilla in that.
Yes, we're gonna go in with our vanilla because vanilla makes everything
Better?
better.
I feel like you're supposed to have actually, this would be really cool. Like, as a nurse, you put it in a little thing and then you properly inject the cookie. I actually thought of another name too, but it didn't incorporate your partner.
My partner.
It would have been the nursing baker or something like
Listen
that.
to me.
But I like loud and sweet.
Yeah.
I just love that. I love that.
I
just
love that.
I really love that.
Okay, so now we're gonna go in with some butter. Butter
Now, this
also
is
makes
interesting
everything
because all
better.
of this going into the cookie dough, which already have butter in it.
Butter makes everything better.
Okay.
We're balanced off with that. So the butter just kind of binds everything and creams it a little bit better when it comes to the base. So now we are going to lock this
And mix.
and let's go on slow. Oh, okay. And this is going to mix once again for about 5 to 6 minutes. So we're going to give it about 30 seconds on slow, then we're going to turn it up.
So as we mixing that, let's spray the pan. While we mixing that, I want to see this art of spraying. The pan. She said it's an art. That's what I don't even repeat what she say. You just a student. Like, let me see how it goes. So this is a traditional baking pan.
Yeah.
Okay, baking pan, yeah. Like almost like a little John shake.
Yeah.
I never shake it.
Okay.
That's
Throwing
my
dice?
issue.
Oh, you don't shake it.
I don't shake it.
Go ahead.
Look at that. Look at Ike. Had never.
Just one last spray for good luck.
Yeah, that's the corner. Yes, that's
Now you all know how to spray your pan. Now you know how to spray the pan.
Okay, so we're just going to take it up and scrape the edges again to make sure all of
Now
the ingredients.
that looks cream cheesy goodness.
Just beautiful. Okay, so everything's
We ain't
scraped
really have to
down.
food the Nutella, I just but the
No,
Nutella.
yeah.
But I mean, if you want, show us.
Okay. Should I lock that in?
The cream cheese is light.
You going to whip that? Okay, so like maybe 30 more seconds and then this will go into the freezer or the fridge to chill. Okay. I'm just going to take all of that goodness
So
off.
putting it in the freezer does what?
Well,
Hardens it or?
Yes.
Okay.
So, when you stuff cookies, sometimes they can get a little messy, so it helps with the cleanup and precision.
And this would have already sat overnight, you said?
Yes.
Doesn't that make it hard?
Not necessarily. Texture-wise, no. But
Okay.
there's this thing that sitting the dough in the fridge does to your cookie, like to give it a really good texture, holds things together. Really good.
And that's after the razzle dazzle and the margin.
Mm-hmm.
The percentage, right?
I like you. I
right?
like that.
Yeah.
I see she look
Right.
at you and she say, there's this thing.
Yeah, 007.
We have to be on the same page, you see? So I gotta give them a little
Because
look.
there's basic ingredients most people would use, but there's little techniques you could do to kind of
Make yours different.
Mm-hmm. Stand out.
right. So
Okay, so I know you love cream cheese, so I'm gonna leave that gulp right there for you. So you could, you know. I ain't
I
gonna
have to say it so loud for the
Sorry.
boys to hear.
I'm gonna take it. I ain't gonna-
So we already have some done then.
No. So this literally only needs to chill for about maybe 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, and at the same time I can be prepping the cookie dough for us
Okay.
to stuff it.
all
So I
right.
think you would want to get that before that, you know.
I like it. I
Ain't no
just like to
shame.
go in
Okay.
without any
Okay.
attention.
None. And the freezer? Okay. Just a lot.
Kenny waiting, you know. Kenny just waiting. I sick of these Negroes. Kenny and Jay, they just waiting. No, how you do it? Because they waiting. See, I wish you would say it softer.
Quieter? Okay.
And then I would have just, you know.
But I'm just gonna put this here just in case, you know. So
Kenny all up in my face, though. Why you gotta be all up? Let's prep the cookies, man. Let's show us how you prep the cookies.
how much more time do we have on the brownies?
Yeah, how much more time we have on the brownies? I could
7
tell.
minutes.
What I should have done
7 minutes.
was look at my clock when they put it in, but I didn't look at my clock, so I can't even tell y'all how much. Y'all can't stay these
Super
cameras.
spy, super spy.
All right.
Okay, so now we're over here.
I could smell the brownies.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Clean hands.
You know what I like about you?
Yes, ma'am.
You clean as you go. And
Oh,
that's
yes.
key. I love that. I just love that. I love that.
Listen, that's a family tradition.
Okay.
So we're just gonna get some of this cookie dough up. So I'm just trying to loosen it up a little bit.
Y'all, if I taste the dough,
we do it.
I could probably tell y'all what's in it. I know butter.
Okay.
You gotta have butter in cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Certain little things, sugar.
We do something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see now. This is where the manpower.
The
comes
muscle.
in.
Yeah,
The
give it to
muscle.
him, the muscle.
Go ahead.
He's half the company. Loud. and sweet.
Yes. Look at that. How? Would have been that forever.
That's the muscle.
Oh, check through the plate.
Oh, that much power?
You know it happens.
Well, that cream cheese is good.
Thank you.
I think she gets that.
Okay.
See, maybe if y'all had just do it in front of us, then y'all would not have that problem.
Okay, so now we're going to get a good helping. So usually our stuffed cookies, we sell them by the fours. You can get 4 for $20, any flavor. They're big.
Okay.
Okay.
And you just do it by hand.
So we're going to get a really big gulp, like about this big.
Now, people who use their hands, you know all of that goodness.
It's all
I talk about
especially
like
when
the
it's
ladies
washed.
with the cooking elbow. You have some ladies have that cooking soup elbow. Sometimes don't mind. We are social distancing. She did wash her hands and
Yes.
everything, so we are being safe. But it's something about sometimes when you have them people who know what they doing and the greases and it's all about herbs and seasonings.
Yes, of course. Okay, so now we have the ball. And
So
we're
it's like
going
a
to-
golf ball size.
Yes,
Okay.
practically. And
So where the stuff part go?
I'm going to show you right now. So there's a little technique.
Oh, so you flattening it? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you was just gonna put the ball right there and it was gonna flatten.
No, ma'am.
This is a lot of work. And you had to do 400 cookies one time?
Some of these were stuffed, yes.
Wow.
So, first half.
And then a layer goes on the top, eh?
Yes, ma'am. That's how we seal in our goodness.
Wow.
We didn't know how the other guys do it, but this is how we do it.
So this like a sandwich. This ain't no cookie.
So, if you want to call it a sandwich,
You don't need to call them cookies. You need to say cookie sandwich. Because it's not
Okay,
a cookie.
so the
It's
same
you
size.
essentially getting 2 cookies with stuffing in the middle. It's like a turkey.
quality treats at affordable
You
prices.
can't get one half of the turkey and stuffing. You stuff the turkey. Wow. I'm really intrigued by this.
Yes, ma'am. We're going on our last half.
This, boy, this is a lot of work.
So muscle.
This is
Muscle
a lot.
building.
And so if I get a dozen, Jesus, you could be here all day.
Oh man. When 2 of us whip this in the kitchen, boom, boom, boom. It's out. He has a different technique than I. And sometimes it's quicker. Yeah.
So, anyway, you can show me on camera because this stuff to make sense for me and it still ain't kind of making sense.
On how it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So are we baking the cookie first?
No.
We bake.
The
We
cookie
putting the
bakes.
cream cheese on top of that, right? Anyway,
Yes.
we can see how it works.
2, 1. Okay.
Oh, our brownies ready.
Down.
Our brownies are ready.
Let's see.
We can show y'all the end product
Oh,
at
yay.
the next segment.
I guess I'm gonna just put this right here. So now we're gonna stuff the cookies. Okay, and I usually give a really big helping right in the middle.
So do you put that next one on top, or you just leave? Let me just watch, because I'm very intrigued.
And we're gonna dollop this last one.
Yeah, you know, extra goodness.
Notice my Sora, I gotta make sure she's straight. Okay.
This is amazing.
Okay, so now we go over.
It's almost like a cookie cake, a stuffed cookie cake.
And then we grab.
Wow.
See, so that's why it's important with the way we mix the dough in order to do this.
Yeah.
Because you want it to close,
Actually
And
form.
it have to form and hold. Soft dough, the way they usually mix dough, a lot of people mix dough, you know, it be soft.
You
And
can't
you
handle it.
can't do that with it. You can't handle it like that.
right? Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very impressed and intrigued.
Okay, so
I'm
this
almost
is the
speechless,
first.
actually.
Give it a little. And
So it's
that
almost like
is
a
the
cave.
first cookie. Yes. So that's the first cookie.
That is amazing.
The red velvet is also one of the best.
Yes, with the cream cheese.
A chocolate chip stuff. That's like 2 of your favorites in one. Chocolate chip with cream cheese. I finish? Oh, so Vernell is going to finish those off. Y'all will see her finish them off and put them in the oven. And when we return, my favorite part of the show, the eating time part. Stay tuned. Y'all watching Happy Food 242.
Did you miss most of this week's show? Make sure to visit our YouTube channel to see everything from Happy Foods at Happy Foods Bahamas.
242, food galore just for you. Happy
Welcome back. You're still watching Happy Foods 242. And we're still here with Loud and Sweet. As you can see, there are lots of sweets
Yes.
in front of us. So Vernell, just take us through what all we have there. Because obviously we didn't make this, but you can get this from Loud and Sweet as well. It's pumpkin rolls and an assortment of cookies. Hey, where the brownies?
Right there.
Cool.
Live cut.
Just, yeah. While she's talking to me, you could just bring some over on a small plate.
Yeah.
But talk to us about what all people can get from Loud and Sweet.
Okay, so we have an array of treats on our menu. You can get anything from cakes to cookies to pumpkin rolls to brownies, and then also cheesecakes that we do custom. So this right here is our guava cheesecake that's actually signature. I haven't really heard about persons doing guava cake and all, but guava duff. So this is our guava cake, signature of Loud and Sweet. Over here we have our stuffed cookies. So this is one particular flavor that you can get stuffed. Mind you can get any flavor you want stuffed, and you can stuff it with cream cheese or Nutella. So this one here is chocolate chip stuffed with cream cheese. Then we have our pumpkin roll right here, delicious. I've heard it's the best in the country.
Don't say that other thing. We can't say that other thing on camera. We can't say that other thing. But
That's
she
fine.
got a comment. She got a reaction. To
I
it.
sure did.
Boy.
That is okay. It's really
We can't,
good. It's
yeah,
really
we
good.
can't. Yeah, it's really
It's really
yeah.
good. It's really good. Okay, now we have an assortment of cookies. So we have chocolate chip, we have white chocolate cranberry, and now we also have coconut. But we also have double chocolate.
I can
We
try
have
all these.
awesome. We have double
Chocolate
chocolate. We have red velvet. We have oatmeal chocolate chip. We have oatmeal raisin. We have sugar and a few other flavors as well.
Now, let's say, some people on the healthy side, y'all do anything for them?
We are dabbling into recipes that do not have either egg bases or different forms of sugar. I don't want to necessarily say vegan, but
Right.
a little healthier.
But y'all were talking to me earlier about the oatmeal raisin. That's a pretty good one too.
Yes, definitely. And what we do with the majority of our sweets is that we have a really,
It's
like I
actually
said,
really
a
good.
balanced sweetness. So our cookies aren't necessarily loaded with a bunch of sugars like some persons. So
Okay. So what I'm gonna take a star by, I'm gonna just pull this over.
okay, I'm going to help you.
Well, it's still
There you
hot.
go.
Or you bringing the brownies? Just put it there. Just put it there.
It's still hot, man.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So we have the brownies too. Just talk to us a little bit about the brownie flavors too that people can get.
Okay, no problem. So you can get double fudge brownies, you can get double fudge walnuts, you can get Rocky Road, which is a combination of our chocolate chip as well as the walnut.
Right.
You can get the fudge marble, and that's practically the cream cheese base on top and marbled throughout the brownie. Then you can also get a red velvet variation of those things. So you can get the red velvet fudge, red velvet marble, red velvet walnuts, and the Rocky Road version.
Do you do duffs as well, or just like the pumpkin roll, the cakes, the cookies, the brownies?
That's sorry.
Duffs.
Duffs.
Like,
Oh,
like
no.
guava duff, peach
No,
duff.
we haven't. We can go there, but we haven't gone there yet. So we're still adding.
You know what you could try?
different
A
things.
guava duff cookie.
We've saw that. And we didn't, that's why I think we didn't really bother. We were letting them feel it out. We get the guava cake, which gives...
So y'all just stick with that.
Because what
Banana.
happens, you're supposed to
one
actually warm it for about
Right, I remember.
30
that.
seconds.
30,
40 seconds.
And the taste is like a combination
Oh, the
between
top.
guava, guava duff and a cake blend. It's a new thing, you
Okay.
know.
All right, so what I want to try and do is actually break this cookie in half so that y'all could see what happens. Oh, the center is soft. Okay, let's try it. I don't want to make a mess. Okay, let's try it. Just take off. Look at that.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
wrong on so many levels. Okay. So as not to create a mess, I'm just going to take another little small piece off.
Oh, that looks so
We soon
lovely.
start selling this.
And this is, y'all have to, this is like fresh out of the oven. Like
Yes.
this only been on the oven a couple minutes.
Yeah, and most orders are prepared by order, so
That's it there. That's it there.
that fresh out the oven, yeah.
That's it. That's that splat.
Like you don't have to eat nothing else with this. You know what else too? It's not overly sweet.
Boom.
That's it there.
Now, this is what we do with our cookie base.
Because
we
I thought I
kinda
was
keep
gonna
it
be like,
neutral.
ooh,
No, because
sweet.
I remember you asked earlier about adding sugar and stuff again. But what we do, our base, mostly for, say, the pumpkin roll would be the bread, or for the cookies would be the dough. We worked on the sugar level.
Perfected
to
the
get
recipe.
it like right to where it's right to the tip of sweet for your mouth. So it's kind of neutral. So when we add anything else,
It
we
takes you
balance,
there.
we balance off the sugar. So the two sugars together would come as right there on par. You see? Because sometimes that's what people do. They'll up too
Yeah,
much
that-
sugar in the boat. And when
that
they
is
put it together,
amazing.
it's super sweet.
Thank you.
It's not. I don't even know. And then what I like too, I love that the center is soft and chewy, but the crust is still,
Yes.
because I like a crunchy cookie. So I love that I still have that crunch, but that ooey gooey. Y'all gotta hit up Loud and Sweet. Give them all the information they need again, right? Because
No problem. So you can WhatsApp any of your orders to our number. That's 636-0465.
Say it again
It's gonna
one more
be
time. A little slower for them.
636-0465.
Y'all, Jay actually taking out the money. Really, he taking out the money so he can leave it before we go.
We
I wish
appreciate
you know
Jay.
what? Next season, I'm gonna wear a GoPro so that y'all could see what's happening behind the scenes. As y'all, cause they only shoot me, they don't never
Yeah,
shoot them.
yeah.
But anyway, back to Loud and Sweet.
No
Give us all
problem.
that information again. Give
So-
636.
0465, that's the WhatsApp number. Then we also have Instagram, so you can find us on our handle is Loud and Sweet 18. And then also on Facebook, Loud and Sweet, and that's and with an N.
Okay.
Yes.
So y'all,
Also,
go ahead.
there's a specialty cheesecake that we do. It's on the menu, and it's based on what you want. We build it.
And then you told me about y'all would put fresh fruits if you want fresh.
Yes.
Any
Whatever-
topping.
Whatever topping you want, whatever fruit, sour sauce, whatever, we'd make the topping fresh. So we don't really bother with the canned toppings.
No.
The base
I like
has
that.
a secret mix. So you kind of already taste the difference with the whole sugar level differently. So we have a different blend for our cheesecake for the base. So, and the cookie crust, you can request
Thank
any
you,
one of the
Mary Flynn.
flavors for the cookie crust.
Yes.
So whatever ones you probably like the oatmeal raisin is a favorite
Yeah.
one. So you could use that for the crust for the cheesecake. So we build it how you want it to. So we build mostly anything what you want how you want it. Even if I guess you want something vegan, and even if we don't make it in house, if
Y'all
I
can
guess
try
you
it
have
first.
certain ingredients, and you request we could get it, we could make it.
Yep.
I like that. That should be the slogan.
Yeah.
So
If
you
you-
want treats, where you Loud and Sweet. That's our stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, if we could find it. All
We'll
it
make
is,
it.
if there's a way to make it,
We'll
we
make
can
it.
do it.
Y'all heard them. I didn't need to say it. Y'all heard them give y'all all the information. They said it. This cookie, I have to eat this off camera. So there are certain things I sit down and I want to be on a mat. And like crab is one of those things. I have to be on a mat so I can
Yes.
get dirty. And I want to this is one of those things. I have to take this home and it's just me so I can eat it the way that I want to eat it. This cookie is amazing. What's the process
Yeah,
even of y'all making it?
Yeah.
I was intrigued. So listen, all we trying to do at Happy Foods 242 is support small Bahamian businesses. Yeah, we go to a lot of restaurants. Yeah, we go to some of the bigger restaurants. But we like to promote small Bahamian entrepreneurs as well doing that thing. They are doing it. Y'all got to try these cookies. Trust you me. This stuff, anyway, this stuff cookie,
And homemade egg, no.
We ain't even gonna go down.
this is
We ain't
amazing.
even go there.
For now,
Yes.
Eduardo, thank you
No
so
problem.
much. This has been a great show.
Thank you for
And
having us.
it's really, I'm just saying that people say they could tell when I really like something, this is a really like. Y'all put this on the really such a really like list. Put the stuffed cookie on the really like list. That's it. We're done. Show over. You've just watched Another exciting, y'all gotta do it with me, the fingers. That's like a
Okay.
signature.
You know, 2, 4.
Right.
Don't, you can't do 5 now. I wanna know if you ready.
You ready?
You've
I've
just
been- I've
watched
been practicing.
another exciting episode with Loud and Sweet of Happy Foods.
2, 4, 2.
Happy food, 242, food galore just for you. This ain't no talking show, it's an eating show. Sasha Laurel is the host of Happy Foods, 242, food galore just for you. Happy Foods, 242, food galore just for you. Happy Foods.